What a waterfall. I'm not a waterfall photographer. I'm not a keen waterfall photographer. I like the odd shot that I get, but I'm not an over keen waterfall photographer. This is amazing. Hello and welcome. I've got to be quiet because we're right next to this really posh hotel, but Colin's been and asked for permission, so we've got permission to come on the grounds and take some shots. I'll show you where I am in a minute. I'm grabbing another one because the light's getting better and better. That light's really nice. Really, really moody. As soon as I show you the shot in the area, you know exactly where we are. I will in a second. I'm just really busy. Give me a second. I'm getting excited. I like the light catching the background there as well. I think that's where the waterfall is at the back there. Okay, so we're at Lake Vyrnwy. I don't know if I've said that right, and I apologise, but I can't say it any other way. It's Vyrnwy. Gotta be. But we've come up to the hotel. Like I say, we've got to be quiet. And we've come a walk onto the grounds, and he's let us come to the corner. They're just about to have breakfast. It's New Year's Eve. And yeah, they're just about to have the breakfast, but we've come in the corner where they really pretty much can't see us, so we don't want to disturb them having a lovely time. They paid for it, we haven't. We're tight, yes. And we're poor. We're going to photograph the waterfalls at the other end, hopefully. Well, we just thought, sunrise, let's see if we can catch the I would say it's some sort of water tower or drainage tower or something like that, isn't it? It's old Victorian, would you say, some sort of style? Yeah. It's a beautiful place. It's well worth a visit. But from this elevation, oh, getting a cracking shot. I brought my lightweight KNF tripod, which I absolutely love, but because it's short and I need a little bit of height, I've extended the middle shaft, and to compensate for any shake, what I've done is put it on a 10-second timer, up the ISO, so I get a faster shutter speed as well. But I don't know whether you can see that light, but for me, that light looks so good. The reason why we wanted to come up to this elevation is because we've got separation just from the background, from the tower top, besides the little lightning thing or whatever it is, or a cross or summit on the top, which just touches, but you can't really see it, to be honest. But the main building itself is separated from the land behind, and the other reason is because we're looking right up the lake. It looks phenomenal. The mood is fantastic. We're hoping we've got to break a cloud behind that's letting the light through, but we've still got all this mood in front of us. So we are going to give it a little bit longer, just see what happens, and then we'll move on and get up to that waterfall. And again, this is a place, I've shot this place, but I've not shot the waterfall, so I'm really looking forward to that. We were just saying the light's improving and improving, so what's good is the light's going to come straight up from behind us, straight through the reservoir and then through the lake, and in front of us we've got all this mood, and it's quite orange, but here you are, look at the light. Oh, look at that light, hitting it. The light's hitting it now, it's getting more direct light. And we're just saying how fake it can look, even though it's not photoshopped, it's this orange glow that we got all over, but we're actually getting more direct light, not more shadows cast. Oh, come on. What a morning. What a morning already. I think I'm going to go home after this.
Do you get a feeling he's getting excited?
Look at the light on the tower, just on the tower. Well, we've arrived at the bottom of the waterfall and it's pretty amazing. I'm hoping for actually subjects beyond the waterfall. I'm not really a keen waterfall photographer, but this is pretty impressive, to be honest. I think I'm going to head up to this little ridge here because I like that midsection of the waterfall, see if we can get something there and then probably work us way back down. But that is some impressive waterfall. And it doesn't show you how big it is on that camera. So let's get up there a little bit more. Okay, we're at the waterfall. What a waterfall. What a waterfall. I'm not a waterfall photographer. I'm not a keen waterfall photographer. I like the odd shot that I get, but I'm not an over keen waterfall photographer. This is amazing. I'm almost at the bottom of the main part of the waterfall, and I've come to this first bit. I had a lot. I thought, you know what, I'm having a shot from here. I love how it snakes round, and we're getting 2/3 of the waterfall in. But it's got that S shape to it, and this lovely fall as it crosses from left to right, from right to left, and then back through and round. I love it. I love the rock formation. I love everything about it. The only sort of problem we got is the rain, and it's quite light. Yes. Oh, I just wish I could get down here a little bit further, but the rocks are so slippy and it's quite deep here. If I went in here, I'd definitely be wet. I would survive, but I'd be wet. I'm just going to try and get just a little bit closer so I can get more of this S-curve here. It's raging. Absolutely raging. And we've got to react quick. We've got a little bit of break. That rain is stopped. We're getting a bit of a spray off the actual waterfall, but in general we're pretty good. So I'm trying to make the most of that little break in the weather. I think what I'm going to do now is probably get the long lens on and see if I can pick out some more intricate detail things. There's a couple of little waterfalls within the waterfall that I like. So I'm going to try and do that and make the most of this little break within the weather. Fantastic. So we've had a cup of tea and we've travelled around the lake, and we've found this beautiful location for some cascades and a nice waterfall in the distance there. And what I'm concentrating on, we've got this tree here. It's the root formation that comes towards me. We've got this old mossy log on the right hand side, the river flowing through on the left, and we had some nice light in the background as well, hitting the trees in the background coming through. I think it's really nice. So I've been trying to work that image, tried different, bit slippery on the rock, tried a few different exposure lengths, trying a few things, polarizer on, need the polarizer on because you're getting a lot of reflection. It's quite open above, so there's a lot of light getting through into the water, and the water's raging. So there's a lot of white there, so I'm trying to just darken it down the best as I can. And like I say, trying a couple of different exposures. Well, this is a phenomenal little place. It really is. It's a phenomenal little place. So I'm going to shoot this area and then probably call it a day, because we've had a phenomenal day. Absolutely phenomenal. It's been superb. Well, at the moment, I'm actually surrounded by water, and I've been trying to get a composition of this root zone here, but you know what? I don't think it's going to work. If it does, I'll show you. Pretty much surrounded by water and mud. So I've actually come almost into the river. My feet were in the river, a little bit wet. But what a phenomenal place. The water is moving so quickly as it's coming down the fall there. I'm actually been taking the image at about 30th of a second, and then taking more of a slower shutter speed, about a 1/6 of a second, for the foreground water in this root zone. I'm not sure if it's going to work. I hope it's going to. But this is a beautiful and phenomenal place, and it's definitely a place I'm going to return to. But for now, I've all done. The other thing I'd like to say is, the other day I done a little review on the K&F tripod. Well, I'm still using it, and I did say it hadn't got any spikes on the bottom, and they should do spikes. Well, I've took these off, and the spikes on the bottom. So you've got the rubber bottoms, And then you got the spikes with a thread on. Superb. What great idea. So, my apologies, KF. You have got spikes on the bottom. So, I'll probably put them to one side and I'll leave the spikes. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have because it's been superb. I'll see you soon.